Clairvoyance. Let's finish the job. There we go. No more salt cracking. Shit, the psychic followed me. I got a normality grenade, right? There we go. Problem solved. A plastinoid? Who cares? A plastinoid's a nothing enemy. Hey, door. Are you repairable? No, you're fine. You're just bloodstained. Okay, I believe all the psychics are dead. It's just Thralls left. So if we clairvoyance this screen, there's a bunch of tentacle terrors, and then just some dromads. Mine sunder a dromad. I think this might be the last screen, though. After this, it should be repeat screens. We can kind of just calmly get back to where we want to be, choose a screen as our kill screen, and just, you know, handy nuke this dude 3 times at point blank while he can't change. I can make spacer pistols. $20 pounds of ammo. They're scrap. I shouldn't be picking these up to begin with. Uh, 4 pounds of armor, 4 pounds of artifacts, 14 pounds of books, 67 pounds of energy cells. Alright. Disassemble 18 of these. That'll do it. Clairvoyance. I could ignore a bunch of tentacle terrors. Tongue tyrants, who cares about? Not me. Not me, I say. This screen's already been cleansed, if I recall. So glad they patched ignoring threats that you could hear behind walls, yeah. Heightened hearing's nice, except for like, I can't walk over there, or rest, or cook. It's like, he's on the other side of a steel wall, calm down. I could hear him, though. Hear him breathing. Oh yeah, and there's my temple mech that I killed the pilot of, just standing there. Could you imagine just water ritualing all of the Gersh and having all 7 just kind of hanging out with you? My god. Input lag right now is intense. Okay, I'm curious. If I try to leave the screen, what's it say? So we do, in fact, have to kill this thing. For the quest to proceed, we must murder it. That's very funny. So let's go ahead and say... You're no longer allowed to fly. No longer allowed to quantum fugue. No longer allowed to use swoop. Oh my god, recruit all Gersh Nephilim, feed them Cloaca Surprise. Yeah, they're all slugs now. Yeah, no, it's fine. It's cool. He has so much health. Alright. He's no longer allowed to use any of his abilities. Can you use an item in a companion's inventory? I believe we can, yeah. You think we give him the handy nukes, but like... we have to set them on the ground as bombs. We have 3 handy nukes and they're all phase conjugate, so we could just drop them at his feet, and he's guaranteed. We could tell him to stand still, and we'll put all 3 down around him and set them to, like, whatever times we want. I guess we could try that. I don't know if we could do bombs in inventory. I suppose we could do tests. Let's find out. Zoom in. Let's tell him to stay here. I mean, maybe we can. Let's find out. Step 1 is going to be precognitive vision. We start one.
Hello there.
What's going on, Just the Tip? Yeah, we got 3 phase conjugate grenades. Set bomb. Phase conjugate handy nuke. We'll say 10 rounds. Alright, we cannot pick it up if it's a bomb. Good to know. I did Just the Tip, I did. Thank you. How you doing? So that's 1. That's 2. So he has 3 nukes around him. And they're set to go off in 8 turns. They're phase conjugates, so I think we could just stand here and go off with them, right? Yeah, they'll change dimensions immediately. 6 seconds, 7 seconds, 6 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Get trash flowers to go at kamikaze, dump neutron flux and scary things. I would love to be able to do that. I think we got him. You field absorbed elsewhere? Where? Defeat all 7 of the Gersh Nephilim in a single playthrough. Oh no, he died.
Hey!
What's going on, Ash? Oh, baby. Quantum Fugue level 10. Get. Incredible. Alright, so we are currently wearing +3 AV, +3 DV, +1 all mutation levels, and we're wearing 2 extra arms. Obviously, we're gonna go with the one that gives me Quantum Fugue. Can you imagine you had bonded with him, right? That would have been a little upsetting. Circulate in the Court of Ecladon. Elachadon. Quantum Fugue. Incredible. Incredible. How you doing, Ash? We just killed the last god. And now we have, perhaps, the most powerful ability in the game. My god. Yeah, no, this run started with killing water-bonded people, but I didn't do it. Oh my god, alright. Engage the ascension mechanisms of the spindle. Do an XCOM War of the Chosen? Nice. You would have been correctly blamed this time. Stream stuttering. Hopefully there's no stream stuttering going on. Enon's not seeing anything? Good, good. But Milk got it. Let me take a look at my other input. Yeah, it's seeming like it's isolated. I'm gonna switch monitors just to check. 0 drop frames. Cruising at only 22% CPU usage, 60 frames per second. A stable 6 kbps. It is thankfully not on my end, but also unthankfully I can't help you. Mona! Thank you for that resubscription. What's going on, Mona? You got a little bit, but much better. Yeah, we're no longer having hardware problems. Like, everything that we're experiencing should be fine. Blew through a fun little point-and-click game. Stasis Bone Totem. Cyberpunk, Lovecraftian, and body horror. I mean, that sounds cool. You know, it's a little frustrating. We killed him on the first tech nuke. Can't believe you left us for so long. I streamed while I was in New York. But it was probably after you went to bed. It was late streams while I was in New York. Man, I can't believe we're done. We did it. The gods are all dead. Every Gersh Nephilim is in the ground. Well, don't attack the computer. Not sure where we engage a spindle. Alright. Show effect, daily use, give items. Well, I guess I'll enter. Hey, Barathrum, what's up, buddy? I find your dedication to family disturbing. It's just Benji. Benji's so cute. Hobble, rejoinder, shank, exit, eject, recoil, teleport other. The game has never told me how to engage. Engage the ascension mechanisms of the spindle. Yeah, look like a little cutie. How do we do it? I guess there's this other door. Maybe it's through here. The life gate. Yeah, no idea what's in this half of the place. Let's look around. That looks about right. Like, what's all this stuff? Shrine to the Great Machine. Marble Eaters kneel in priestly concordance with the Great Machine, drawing levers and priming hydrants to steer and be steered by the computed will. A dais of crystal diodes gives a dashboard view of the churning of geocultures hundreds of thousands of light years away. Attack, desecrate, pray. Alright, maybe not, but that still looks like maybe a thing we need to engage with. Let's check up here. Auto explore. I might want to go back and do a little shopping before we engage the machine. Gear from the Great Machine is a kick-ass shield to keep an eye out for. What? Graphene ribbon. No. But now I'm really curious. What's down there? Engage the ascension mechanisms of the spindle. Again, I've Tethering arm. Shank rejoinder reject. I have not watched anyone play past the spindle point to avoid spoilers, so I literally don't know what we're supposed to do. A painting. I forgot how I did it. Let me pop out of here. Because I realize I did clone a bunch of merchants. I would like to go shop with them real quick before we're done. Pretty sure you use that ribbon. When you say ribbon, do you mean like the... this stuff right here? Oh, ascend! Look at that. Alright. Alright, we know what we have to do. Good, good, good. Let me exit my pilot seat. Because I don't like everything past this point now is new content. I guess technically before this was new content too for us. Oh, we don't have our extra arms now. That's a bummer. But I would rather have the AV than... like, additional 3 ego points was nice, but we could deal with that. Actually... no, we're good. We're at 52 ego. Like, we can't advance anything. We're maxed out still. I'm trying to decide, like, do I want to put anything on that would change stats? Yeah, graphene is how, if we ever made a space elevator, it would be a graphene cord. I would love, like, a space elevator would be a very cool feature of the world to have in real life. Unfortunately, we are constantly beset by strife in the real world, and I feel like having a space elevator is a large target for, like, oh, you're looking to do a terrorism, are you? So that's a scary element of it, but boy, would it be cool to have a space elevator. It would also solve our space debris problem as we slowly build a bubble around our own planet, locking us in. If we just ride an elevator up, we don't have to worry about leaving behind orbiting high-speed projectiles. They did a good job with the physics jargon in this. The writing in this game is stellar. Like, I really like the writing in Caves of Cut. Tools! Let's hit up, Yid Freeholds. Hello, Beps! Bioscanning, thermocast, magnetized boots, random points, Carpasian chair... bunch of stuff. You know, I'll buy all your bits. You want 210? That doesn't sound hard. Here's 250. Hello, clone of Bep. Oh, he hasn't actually had the time to get new stuff. Wait, shouldn't I have had some cloning drought? I did 1 copy. Oh, I made 3 copies of Bep. Clone of Bep, and Bep. Now we have to actually wait for them to restock. Not enough time has passed. Gritgate. Drop some stuff off. I guess we'll gear up a little bit before we go on what is the next step of the game. Everything past here is new. We're in exciting times. Open, F2. Let's see here. I'm hoping Bep gives me what I need to make a few good batteries, because boy, I would like to make some good batteries. Running low on batteries. Wait, shouldn't I be wearing nanons? Let's not put any of this stuff away just yet. I'll pass out some ontological anchors. I'll go drop off books. You know, I always want to do the right order. We're supposed to shop first. We'll talk to SPAAACE. Shem is your friend? I like Shem. Wake up! What? No. SPAAACE. Wake up! Sleep, stun, portable wall. I'll take a portable wall, sure. Fitted with beam splitter. I already know that. I'll buy all your bits. Why not? And there you go. And now let's chat with Mafia. Walk around a little bit so that Yid Freehold gets its act together. Just let her see bits. Nothing I want. Alright, 6 day stilt for books, and then I put stuff away. Hover sled. No wonder I'm over encumbered. Disassemble. A phylactery to flow face. Disassemble. I doubt I have any Reshef lore for you. Hey, bud. Feel bad they no longer have a priest here because, you know, he's dead. But at least his left arm is still here. They have that going for them. I should really put that where he used to stand. If I just do like a tap, 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 tap. That should be enough walking. Auto Explore, why not? Yid Freehold stores should be stocked now. Wah, 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 wah. There we go. Yid Freehold.
Hello.
Audrey. Hello, comrade. How are you, Audrey? Hello, Bep. And Bep. And also Bep. Alright, Bep 1. I will take all your bits, which includes 2 8s. That's what we're looking for. Nothing else here. My tummy hurts and I'm mad at the government. I saw that t-shirt. Alright, done there. Bep 2! Thermocask with a nuclear cell. Might do it for the nuclear cell. Sturdy. Yeah, I'll buy all your bits. I think one of my favorite gifts is a hot dog rolling off of a grill with the text, "Thanks, Obama." Still one of my favorites. And bet number 3. Metered. $200. Morgana! I mean, had you been here a half an hour ago, the answer would have been a resounding yes. But now they're dead. Tilly 1. I'll buy a nuclear cell. And just a nuclear cell. I had beguiled the god we were fighting, so we had a god in our team for a little while there. I can't believe the door is still with us. Dueling stance emboldened. He is not beguiled anymore. He's just with us. Yeah, we had the Nephilim do all the work for us, then we blew him up with a nuke. I believe this is the one I was just talking to. Yep. Yeah, Dormammu loves us. Ah, Kyler rings, a thing that one day I'll be able to use. When we play as a Truekin, I would love to use Kylo rings. Kylo Ray rings. Alright, that's all the shopping I needed to do, really. Back we go to Gritgate. Well, first, learn. Let's get out of here. It is a sweet sword. Bum, 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 bum. Okie dokie. It's clean house. Oh, wait. Do me first. Where are my hands? Zetachrome gloves. Provide what? 4-0 and some resistance. 1-1. Effects are 3 times as likely. We don't really need this. If every enemy was a mollusk, I would definitely wear this over everything else. Because it would mean we basically have a 99% chance to behead everything we hit, but we only behead mollusks. So not that big a deal. I think I'll put that away. I suppose I can give these to my companions to wear. Like, we have some pretty sweet stuff here. My door could have yet more arms if he wears the Circle of a Golgot. Open, F2. Don't care about ammo, applicators. I'll pass around our cool treasures there. Put my... No, I'll keep my flying boots, you never know. I will give ontological anchors out for people to wear. Books, clothing, put that away. Put that away. Let's put away a bunch of this garbage. Let's keep a little acid, a little oil, just in case we want to, you know... Might be people that trade in those things. Where we're going. Same thing with lava. Guess I'll keep the nuclear cells for taking apart or reselling, depending on what goes on. Alright, happy with that. You know, grenades. Keep time dilation. Get rid of defoliant acid, keep EMP, keep freeze. Keep normality. Keep a phase conjugate EMP. Keep a few plasmas. Rest can go. Put 8 pounds worth of herberries away. Set a chrome longsword away. Well, actually, someone could use that. I'm not sure who yet. My morphogenic geomagnetic disc is nice. Tools-wise, we're going to space. I'm not sure if we'll even need these things, but you never know. I'll put away moonstare, portable wall. Keep Yid. SPAAACE! We'll keep Yid. We'll keep 6 Day Stilts. Gritgate Ezra. Those are the ones we'll hold on to. The rest we'll put away. We checked all the crayons. Well, we haven't checked the crayons that are in here. I guess we should check them. We'll take all of them out. Take all our crayons out. Check and see if we have any nano crayons. Alright, top to bottom. Come on, baby. I've never gotten lucky. Draw. Metamorphic polygel. You draw a pretty picture. Alright, that one's not it. Metamorphic polygel, black. Nope. It's worth trying, right? Never know. Two more. I didn't think we would have any, but you never know. Alright, we just draw a bunch of pretty pictures. Let's go. Let's go to space. You know, I should probably bring some trade goods with me. Some stuff we can barter with. We don't know what's going to be going on up there. So let's see. The best weight to value ratios are probably our gemstones. Grab those. Some silver nuggets, some gold nuggets. Bring like 10 copper nuggets. Grab those too. So that's probably enough, but let's grab some other stuff too. Glow spheres are nice for trades. Datas are pretty good. They weigh a pound apiece. We'll take the more valuable ones. Nanon fingers are 1 pound. We'll take those too. Do I not have any... Do I really not have any implants? That's kind of surprising. I guess I sold all my implants. Look at that. Good work, me. Alright. £179 in my pocket. Tinkering. I have 2 metacrystal to work with, not a lot. Yeah, if we really need a lot of money, we can make handy nukes. Those sell very well. But we have enough, I think. Honestly, I'm kind of tempted to make a couple of nicer batteries, i.e. make a few of the antimatter cells, but I think we'll be fine. I'll make some nuclear cells. And by make, I got what? We got 1... Just 1? Wow, just 1. Let's recharge a couple, shall we? Two at full power. 3. power at full power? There we go. 4 is probably enough for now. And this still has 28% of its antimatter cell in there. Alright, let's go to space! Let's do it! I believe Tinker-based vendors can recharge batteries. I'm pretty sure. Not 100% certain, but fairly certain. Love that the Gershlings are still friendly. They don't know I blew up their parent. Let's get inside my robot. No means to descend again. So this is it. This is like the point of no return here. We've done everything we wanted to do on the surface. All the Gersh Nephilim are dead. Yeah, I feel like we're mostly fine. There's a couple of town things we haven't done, but who cares? Hang on to your butts. We could have precogged, but I'm ready for space.
We've done it, Revok the Reborn. Aye. Only in the shallows downstairs did I let myself think it possible, and now. Oh. Let us sort our faculties before we reach the rim of our ascent. There's the edge of our journey still to lathe.
The Temple are defeated, but will they return in force?
I cannot say, Revok the Reborn, but I know it's facile to believe a living heritage can be evidenced in one stroke. We're always downstream of a past violence.
Baratheon, you look pained. Are you well?
I am sorry. 'Tis the acceleration, Revok. I am whirling and empty of breath. Steel yourself, and so shall I.
By your guess, what awaits us where the spindle breaks?
Oh, Revok. Revok the Reborn. Our curses draw together on fate's phonemic slide rule. You burn with speculation and chlamydia. I molder in the coolness of knowing. I enter my dwarf phase. What? Oh, deceit! The grueling gate I crossed on every stilt of glittering dust. I slept in my crime clothes and wept. Did you hear? Or could you hear only the damnable static like me, and speak not to the machine that belches it out? Heal none of the wounds of its grievous heart or mine own. Oh, so much to bear.
So it looks like we are given these two choices in green, and this one in purple. Pink, purple, pinkle. And this appears to be like knowledge-based. Like we understand these facts because we've done a lot of reading and digging through garbage. So like it's a lore option, it looks like. Rebecca was a healer, but the Daughters of Exile, her acolytes, they're tinkers. Why?
Aye. Ho, still, the brow narrows in performance even as the play ends. The mask must peel off. What? No mask? I'm sorry, Revok the Reborn. I wish not to unnerve you with uncharacteristic lightness. You, nor the rest, deserve this.
You scared me, Baratheon. What the hell's going on?
She was a healer, yes.
Also, what's going on, Creedmoor? Hello. Secret bear identity.
Space, the final frontier. These are the voyages of the Gersh Nephilim Slayer. Its 5-year mission to explore strange new worlds, to seek out new life and new civilizations, to boldly go where no creature has gone before.
Yeah, like Barath was starting to talk like, you know,
You've done well to bring me this far. Now to kill all humans. Boop.
like, no, Barath. Flat circle, yeah. Time's a flat circle. I should really rewatch season 1 of True Detective. That show's so good. Too bad they only made 1 season of True Detective, right? What a shame they never made more.
The wire cutter can perform the work of a scalpel.
No, absolutely not.
And the soldering iron a suture.
No, Barathrum. I've lost my medical license for thinking these things before.
To take apart a history and stitch something new.
What did she take apart?
Do you know, Revok? The engine types that ask us to loose every pin and unhinge every cam to know them? Such an engine of culture we're encased in now, and I cannot speak to the workings of one gear set without disassembling them all. I meant not to tease, and soon, I promise, you will spy the next arc of our journey when I betray you.
Yeah, true shame, right? I will wait, Barathrum. No, I won't. Barathrum, if the past has relevance to this moment, I ask that you would share it with me.
It is done then. Have the explication you are owed.
There was that reboot with Jodie Foster. I will say, in the credit of season 4 of True Detective, they had me in the first half. I feel like the first half was building up to what could have been a pretty good show, but the second half really lost a lot of that energy, and by the end I was not quite satisfied. Like it didn't hold up. I don't regret watching it, but I was disappointed by the end. But that had a strong start. It was a strong start.
You see, Revok, I, a young Bruin, crossed the Harm's Delta with my flood-fleeing clan and into the western reaches of Cod. The plagues of the Guy were already ascendant. We took root in our new hearth, in the Chrome Grottos, where we shib find natural peace. Then by the providence of my elders, I was able to study the tinkering craft. Through my work, I caught the attention of a master machinist, unconventional of method, who took me under her wing and, in time, availed me of the Orphic truth. She explained, as I've shared with you and the rest of the acolytes, that the world we know once belonged to a grand coven of beings who span the stars, and that, acting in some unscrutable logic, they disappeared. That an injunction was placed on our world. This, you know, it is the truth I told, if only half. But Rebecca taught me more.
You knew Rebecca?
Atop the implausible rise of the spindle roosted a seraph, one of the great mechanic archons of the Eaters. And this being Rebecca served. In the short years before I arrived in Cud, the seraph became convinced that something had changed in the cosmic order. That along the ecliptic of the folk clock, some uncounted peg had slid to a priming position, and that the coven was set to imminently return.
The folk clock.
The seraph spoke of a great machine that spanned galaxies, the motion of whose sails and gear trains directed the fluidic shifting of stars and cultures. But they spoke little of it, and little I know. To ready our world for the coven's return, the seraph, who would be called Reshef, became convinced that all higher life on the planet must be purged. That was our life and way of living that moved the coven to set the injunction. The only way through was for a new life to obtain.
What's going on, Brewhark? Unfortunately, the truth they left because we were lame people who like turn-based games. But turn-based games are the best games. So it turns out Reshef is the one that did the plagues? That's unexpected.
And so Reshef seeded the plagues and whirled them via waveform to a breathing Gaia. Blights engineered to attack life whilst preserving the planet's artifacts of glass and chrome. Rebecca, dear tutor, betrayed Reshef's confidences and apprised me of the plan so I might help her dash it apart and save the peoples of our world.
My God, Barathram, how old are you?
Together we beseech Reshef, beg him to reverse the Gaia. I pleaded, I asked for time. Give me time to reform Cud, extinguish the hatefulness and needless war-making, to lift our world across the eschaton and prepared for the Coven's return. After a storm of shrapnel words, the Seraph ascended to 10 centuries. 10 centuries. And I blink in the scales of the folk clock, but eternity for us, so I believed. No rousing signal would cease. The plagues of the Gaia would be reversed, to the extent they could. For even the potent Archon had not full governance over what they had worked into being.
We depart this planet for the Fortnite system. Huh. We got a few choices here. What would there be for the Coven to return to if life on our world was purged? Why had Reshef become Sultan? Reshef is remembered as a healer. Oh, you're going to the spindle. Yeah, I finally managed to kill that bastard down there. Truex, Tom, let me tell you, if you plan on going for killing that 7th one, be super well prepared, because the quest doesn't end until he's dead. We were trapped for a while. Trapped. But now I have Quantum Fugue. I'm the god now. I have a very scary object next to me that when a snack is redeemed, we're gonna have to experience. I don't know what to expect out of this thing. Anyway, I just looked over and found it. Trapped. Oh, come on, now you do a piece of candy? Alright. Before we answer some of these questions, we'll have a light break here. It is a gummy pickle. I don't know why I'm trying to... Obviously, the green screen's gonna make it disappear. Look, it's a ghost. It's a ghost candy. But it is a pickle. A pickle gummy. Eat the ghost. Eat the ghost. Your word hint is... Some of the best words are these kinds of words, in my opinion. Especially if we're talking like Japanese words, boy. The Japanese have made some excellent blanks. Oh no. Okay. It smells like a gummy bear and a pickle at the same time.
You all remember what to do whenever anyone says the secret word, right? Scream! That's right! Scream real loud!
Oh. Oh. Oh, Lord. Oh, no. It's such a subtle grossness. Twitch is being weird. Like, I have nothing on my end. Please finish the story. I'm sorry. All right. I just have to, like, it tastes exactly like a gummy worm, and then as the gummy worm is being chewed on, you taste pickle brine. I don't know how else to describe it. I don't care for it. Why had Reshef become Sultan?
Once the Seraph had become convinced of the Coven's return, they reified their authority and assumed a more material role on on-world matters. The decaying Sultanate was a convenient tool.
Yeah, it sounds like it's on Twitch's end that folks are getting frame issues. But not everybody. Only some people are getting them. I would say, it tastes like if it's in the direction of a dill pickle. What would there be for the Coven to return to if the life were purged?
I asked Reshef that very question. But the Seraphim transcend an ethical manifold much different from our own.
Reshef's remembered as a healer.
And he was, of a sort. The cure for a plague is often to its cause. With one's paws on the dials and drums of power, history is a cloth to be loom spun.
How did the agreement play out?
We allied on the notion that the Sultanate must be abolished for the future of the flower. I was to execute the earthly plan while Reshef continued preparations at the astronomical tier to achieve a sort of bicameralism.
That is a new word for me. I don't know that one. Bicameralism.
Of action. Reshef insisted on reformatting their personality as a triumvirate, seeded from thin scans of the original Archon. Rebecca and myself, we became the Trinity, the Ghost, the Holy Spirit. Anyway, the art of myth-making was employed to enshrine the Reshef persona, thus the healer, the coiled lamb, and perhaps unexpectedly, the above.
Ah, two house, like our Senate and House, gotcha. Like a lot of words in CUD, it's not being used particularly well. Yeah, there won't be any illness if there's no one to be ill. Just kill them all. They needed two cameras? Two camerals? Two camels? What happened to Rebecca?
Reshef would not forgive her trespass. She contracted the rotting tongue while abetting the lepers of Shawan. When her time came, she...
I like CUD's writing, but sometimes it used a goofy big word that does not mean what they think it does. There's a number of situations where that kind of comes up, but they're close enough that I've hand-waved them, where I'm like, distant future, words shift, it's close enough. But there are some awkward moments in there. It's all made up for when he tells us we need to haul ass. Everything's fine. Where he's like, I gotta haul my ass up. It's like, yes. She wasn't much of a healer. She didn't know how to get rid of Glotrat.
Reshef would not let her return home. Oh.
Then you did not succeed by Reshef's measure?
What? Who's there?
Barathrum, no! It's me, Barathrum, Revok the Reborn.
Oh, good, Revok the Reborn, good.
You senile bastard! If the signal sounds and the gyre widens again, did you not reach whatever watermark Reshef set?
No. CUD is fractious, and no lasting peace has obtained. I tried, for decades on decades, I tried our paws on the tiller to shim together what blossomed in the wild. The restoration machines, the federation of free sovereignties, the nourishing rituals of salt and starve, the sacred, the profane. In the late years, I saw the writing on the wall. I turned us inward, retreated to my candle-dim study to angle at the project alone. A new plan was...
Barathrum heaves a great sigh upon the moist air of the control pit. He stumbles to the floor with paws to his face.
I failed it! I failed! 1,000 years too short, and more time! I am debased on the plank across the light of God! Do I have a rightful claim to pity? Blindness! This darkling room abjures the light. Is this the house of judgment, Hortensa, or mere penumbra? The child's play cave and odd language not yet invented cast their forcing functions back through time to puppet the unblossomed mind to civilized shape. Each of us is a sick animal in a darkling thicket, each cursed with machinery to compress the clamor of echoes into bees, mothers, mountains, country. How many millions of snow-sick years to sow a feeling substance into an agent of the world, a felt and machine animal, and in doing, to stuff the whole of the world inside the agent, an inarguable document of its falsity. For agency is, in its very definition, the world in containment acting on itself. This is a Vincent Price monologue. It really is. But I wouldn't have it any other way. Like, this is exactly what I want Baratheon to be doing right now. If Baratheon talks like this, no wonder he was dog shit at politics. Dude was born for the stage. Then, perhaps the greater bodies whose agency I share the smaller cut from might share too the greater portion of my meal in blame. Winding Civi, thou art devious and symbol in shape like serpent ball. Hinnom, for blooming alga, thou cross thy perches back. Shiftless moon, sun, proud and idle sun, silver father of the proto-planets, claim mine selfhood and be done with it. This is why everyone offs themselves in the second act of The King in Yellow. I like to think you picked to tell me the rest of the story, and now you get 13 hours of absolutely off-the-wall monologue. Why ascend the spindle? For what purpose? Did you know, Revok the Reborn? I harbor a memory older than even the flooding of my hearth cave. A gleaming ancient tale, told by my elders to the nippy cub I once was. In the age of the Covenant, a coterie of our Urshib ancestors took to the stars to ply their burning cause. Can you envision it? Ho, 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 ho! I know a secret. Ho, ho, ho! I know. There's a functioning starship atop the spindle. We can take it, Revok the Reborn. Launch ourselves into the deepness of the dusted cosmos and find the starship. You and I. Ho, ho, ho! Starship! Is this dude a bear dude? He is, in fact, a bear man. I see now the ask later options, the speedrunners choice. He really is. He's a little crazy. He's been alive for a long time, and he had what, like centuries to try and do this, and he didn't do it. So he's having a bit of a mental breakdown right now. I'm not doing too much interpreting. I've been reading the text as written. Sometimes I throw in extra bits, but outside of my one chlamydia joke earlier on in the diatribe, I've been reading his words as written. Baratheon. Wait. Starship? Starship! Baratheon. Starship! 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 Baratheon, my man. Starship. The control pit dissolves to silence. Do you want to wait until the ascent is done? Yes. He might get worse. Might have to Starshiv him. Starship?
I like that my character meditates when I wait, so we began meditating, which is very appropriate here. It's a little bit of a bombshell to learn that Reshef was, like, not of this world, and his whole history is completely falsified. A robot angel sultan. I guess we're that white dot. 1 pixel ascendant. I'm glad, Quark, you enjoyed my reading of the monologue. I'll tell you later. No, I wanted to know now. We care about his falsifying of history after we took his confidence and planted our own story there? Shh, don't tell anyone. I'm so happy. So happy we have the, like, dumb-looking dog golem for this part. That's so good. It looks like a weird Shiba Inu rising up into space. Thank God we made the quadruped golem. Quadruped robot golem. What the hell is happening? So, we used a giant golem we were riding inside of to take a space elevator to space. We're basically in a locked orbit space station. It looks like Ascension. It is, like, we built an artificial golem. Like, it's alive, but it's based on a robot. It's alive and not alive. But because we chose a quadrupedal robot, it looks so goofy. Which is incredible. Incredible. I'm so happy. I mean, I've had an ooze golem. That would also look pretty good. But this looks like a dog, and that makes me very happy. We are Starfreight.
Oh, I know it to be arduous for you, Maven, to see me like this. The Imago unstrung. I'm sorry, Revok. The Reborn, I'm so proud of you. I wish it were I did not peel like your model. Farewell now, Maven. Revok the Reborn, live and drink.
Rathman has left your party. He mumbles. No! No! I didn't put the door in the robot! We left Dormammu downstairs! We forgot Dormammu on Earth! At least this is the one place uncorrupted by capitalism. Dormammu will be okay. We can make a new door up here.
Space.
Oh look, descend. No! Actually, I think we can get in the robot and take it back down.